What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. You know where we are, so let's get into it. So guys, I did mention about some of these fragrances, which again I'm purchasing now while they're on discount. Managed to get this one from
5 minutes later,
Superdrug in the UK. Let's check out the video. Yes guys, so as I say, in respect to this one, I'm actually getting this one from Superdrug. Cost me actually £40. Again, it's not necessarily for everybody, but it's one of those fragrances that I personally, you know, I smelled it the first time, and I'm just gonna say that I didn't really like it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go and buy a fragrance just because there's some hype and everything else. And then sometimes I'll just wait and see and allow the prices to drop down. And that's what I recommend for you guys as well. And this one, however, guys, is not a bad fragrance. The ladies' compliments, I'm still not in a position to actually go and get them because of this blasted lockdown. But it is what it is though, guys. And this is not a bad fragrance at all. Here you go, as you can see. This is Versace Eros Flame. So I know obviously guys about the EDP that's come out, and obviously you know, is it the parfum version of Eros. I've already done a review of the actual original EDP, and then obviously the I want to say perfume, I believe it is the perfume, I will check that one. But ultimately for me, I mean, I'm just not in a position to go and test it. Since we're in the lockdown in the UK, you know, those shops aren't necessarily open, and in all honesty guys, for this type of fragrance, you know, I personally would just prefer just to go and spray it when the time's right, until such time, you know, it's not been possible. However, in respect to this one guys, now again, this one to me, you know, the original seems to give off this type of powdery apple creamy sort of note, maybe even like a, you know, grapefruit oceanic type of vibe. Well, this one seems to have a key note of rosemary, some geranium, and I think there's also some definitely some rose in here as well. Now personally I would have said, I'd say the first time I smelled this, the rosemary put me off. It just smelled a little bit too floral. It just smelled a little bit like a fragrance, which again I could smell it, but it didn't really leave me with wanting more. It didn't really leave me with something to say, you know what, that smells to me like Eros, and that is what I'm going to take away. There is some elements of the DNA in here that you do get from the original, but ultimately for me, this one seems to have a little bit more of a, how can I say, this floral kick, this floral note, which again, funny enough, again I can only speak on what you know, who we've been able to speak to, but it might be actually quite a hit with the ladies. So I really don't know, and it's too early for me to say. Hopefully this weekend I'm going to be able to get some reviews on it. But one of those fragrances guys, which again, now is the time to go and buy it. Now is the time to go and purchase it. Even on I think it's on Superdrug as well. They've got the 100ml of Versace Dylan Blue for even. That one's going for like £30. 100ml. If you don't buy it now guys, I'm telling you, those are the fragrances to go and get at this time. Christmas time, you know, autumn time, these type of fragrances. This is a fragrance for me. I mean, from 1 to 5, I probably give this probably about a 4. I don't think it's a bad fragrance. It may not be the best for me. It may not necessarily go with my nose, but it's definitely one of those fragrances that I could see easily this will go well in the summertime, springtime, winter. I think it might be a little bit sort of too light for that. Autumn, a little bit too light. But definitely guys, this is a fragrance which again you can wear in the evening, especially in summertime. And I think, to be honest, it will get you compliments. Now, I don't necessarily associate the two, the original EDP with this one, but at the same time I do think that again, you know, it's just a case of variety and changing things up. Maybe my nose will become accustomed to it, but I'm definitely not on the hype train when it comes to these fragrances. I want to buy a fragrance when I feel comfortable, and this one guys, in all honesty, as I say, is not bad at all. Probably, I think I'll give this one probably you know, I'll give it an opportunity when the time's right. I definitely want to try this one in a clubbing scenario, and that's the issue right about now. You just can't do it. So until such time guys that we can check this one out, I'm going to put this one on reserve. I'm going to put this one on hold, but I do think it's a good fragrance to purchase, definitely while it's on discount. By all means guys, go and check it out and let me know your thoughts down below. Have you tried this one? Have you tried the parfum version as well of the original? What do you think guys? Is this one better, or which one do you prefer? And anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.